Welcome back, boys. Today we're checking out Woman Goes to Speed Dating Event and No Man Approaches Her by the Poor Man's Podcast.
Guys have made it in and they got to just pick wherever they wanted to sit and who they wanted to start dating, and I'm alone. So
I'm sorry.
many girls. Well, I know we're all like, so the guys paid to be here. That's what's weird, and there's a lot more girls than guys.
Oh no, I'm not getting attention.
So that's weird. And it's not a situation of like where you date everyone and you just say yes or no or something, and then at the end, if you both said yes to each other, you hang out later. You ask to match right away, and you like give the person like your QR code, and then you just like basically ask to match with them. Like the girl, they were saying like, ladies, you should initiate. Like, guys love when you initiate.
What
I'm
the?
sorry.
Hell no, I'm not.
What?
Men always assume this, and I, for the life of me, do not understand. Anytime my friend and I invite guys to come to our singles events, they always assume that it's going to be 80% majority men. Like, they'll be like,
What?
oh, like, I think
What kind of man like actually goes to events like that? Fuck no.
it's going to be a sausage fest. Like, I think I speak for most guys when I say, like, we're not going to come because it's all going to be other guys. That's not the case, ever. Like, I've gone to multiple singles events. I'm hosting singles events now myself. In every situation, it's majority women. And they're all really cool, fun, attractive women. In New York, women here, in my personal experience, they are very willing to sign up for events. They're willing to put in effort to make connections with people, both platonic and romantic. And I have found it not to be the case for men. So I don't know where that perception's coming from. If anyone has any idea, what is that barrier? The reason that we're reaching
Dating in the West is dead. Like, these women, like, they're undateable now.
out to these men is because it's harder to get men to sign up for these events. And yet when we ask them to sign up, they say they don't want to sign up because they
Pay, like, bro, if I go back to the video I just made about, like, reacting to those NPCs, like, a lot of these women are, like, straight up NPCs, man.
think it will all be men. And it's like, no, the reason I'm reaching out to you is because there is no men. Like, what is it? I don't understand.
I did a thing and went speed dating. The video quality might not be the best because I was doing it against their wishes, but just stick around and listen to my experience. But let me say this, I completely understand now why those women popped those balloons as soon as those men entered the room.
Oh, brother, we got another woman that's about 30 years old realizing she doesn't have as many options that she wishes that she has. So now she has to go to speed dating events to seek men out because her options are starting.
Well, like, I'm thinking, like, what good woman would actually go to, like, a event like this? I can't think of one.
To dwindle, but when she goes to the speed dating events, she's going to claim to be better than the men that are at the same event that she's at. Oh, brother, here we go. And then you wonder why guys don't go to these types of events. It's because it's a humiliation ritual. You want men to sign up to be humiliated by single women who think that they're better than the men that are in their same predicament.
They have to sit through the entire 5 minutes until she rings the bell saying move on to the next. I believe there were 13 sections. We were seated and given a name tag. On the piece of paper, we write things like what they do, where they work, and if we're interested in them contacting us. So the ladies were seated first, as you can imagine. And I promise you it would have sounded like the 4th of July because I would have been popping my balloon and everybody else's. What the heck? And then as you see, the bar's not open. And the ladies like, if you want a drink, you can walk to the front and do. So we did. We went and ordered some liquid courage, and there's 2 bunnies there. They didn't even leave with nobody. Got my homegirl in the back, like we really just be doing shit. So anyway, we come back, we got our drinks, and we're ready to party. But baby, let me tell you, this was such an experience. From the peeping toms to the Velcro Asics to the men who have wonderful careers but are just awkward as hell. One guy, I tried so hard to cover my face because his breath smelled like ass, but look, my friend enjoying herself here.
Okay, now I understand the hygiene issue. If you're a man and you got bad hygiene,
This is it's important to have good hygiene. This unacceptable if a woman like okay, this is understandable.
That it is not acceptable as a grown-ass man to have bad hygiene. But for guys who have built companies and corporations to be a little bit socially awkward, or people who have been focused on their career to be a little bit socially awkward with women is a normal thing. And that's what women have to understand. If you're dealing with a guy that's really comfortable talking with women, he's really suave, really put together, that brother's a womanizer. He's probably used to dealing with women. If there's a man who genuinely likes you, he's going to be a little bit socially awkward. So even the expectation of expecting a man to come and be able to just converse with women, spark up a random conversation with a random woman across the room and approach them without being
I don't have, like, I'm young, I don't have that much experience, but I have no problem or issue speaking to women or approaching them. But yeah, I see there's a lot of dudes who have like a major issue with it, and I completely understand that.
being socially awkward, you're already shaping your standards up to attract a certain type of man that already has a level of experience, where if he has that level of experience, he's probably used to it and he's done it a lot. And if he's done it a lot, trust me, this woman right here is not the creme de la creme. When she was talking all that nonsense, I thought for sure she was going to look a little bit better than what she looked when she actually showed her face.
Yeah.
Now, look, I'm not trying to knock her. I love the natural hair. I love the women doing their natural hair, doing their natural thing, going more to the natural side. But trying to shit on men because they're at a speed dating event, the same event that you're at, is just disingenuous. And to me, it shows the female delusion that a woman could be in the exact same spot in life as a man, but just assume that they're better than the men just because they're a woman, essentially.
It is. And do you want to know what's even more frustrating? All of the women there were bosses, doctors, scientists, researchers, therapists. There were only two black
Who cares? Nobody cares.
guys. One
Like, I don't. Oh man, I don't look at a woman and I think, is she a doctor? Like, oh, I wanna be with a doctor. I don't give a fuck. Are you a nice woman? Do you treat me right? That's the type of shit.
was 22 saying he
look
wanted
at-
to travel the world. The other one was mad that I had a child out of wedlock. Anyway, maybe next time.
Oh my gosh. Hold up, chat. This woman just said she got a child out of wedlock. So you are a single mother at a dating event where you're making fun of the men who you're seeking to date because you realize you don't have as many options as you used to. So now you got to be more bullish. You got to now chase the men. It makes you a little bit bitter. But you already have a child out of wedlock, and the men are the ones that are below you, beneath you.
Tell him.
I'm happy I met my woman early, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because when I look at these certain situations and predicaments, this stuff just is sickening to me. The audacity of some of these people to think that they're better than you just because they're a woman when they're in the same, and in my worst situation. And then all the other women she's talking about, their bosses. Men don't date women off if they're bosses. We don't care if they're a boss. And the men that you date that can actually sustain a certain life for themselves don't need you to be a boss. We don't care about that. That's not what we date. It's not what we care about. Now, if you're a feminine, friendly, fit woman and you just so happen to be a boss, which is going to be hard to do because to be a boss, you have to have some masculine characteristics. I'm not knocking you. If you can maintain that, then sure. But men aren't dating women based off them being a boss. Men don't care about that. So you focused on being a boss for all these years, and now you're bossed up by yourself. You're lonely. So yeah, these speed dating events seem to be humiliation rituals. You want men to come to an environment where they're going to have to pay to find a woman to finance their lives? You want me to juggle and impress you so that I can pay for your livelihood? When a man meets a woman and he starts dating a woman, he automatically loses money. When a woman meets a man, she automatically starts to make more money because she gets to retain more of her money because she gets to put some of her responsibilities off on the man. So when you're looking at these speed dating events and you're wondering why guys aren't there, most men aren't signing up to get a liability. Because that's what a relationship is for a man. It's a huge investment, and if you choose the wrong person, that's a bad investment in your life. It's quite possibly the biggest investment you'll make as a man. So yeah, man, it's just another situation where you got a 30-year-old woman that's past her prom, already got kids by another man, still trying to convince you that you ain't nothing just because you might be in the same position in life as her, or because when you approach her, you might be a little bit less social and a little bit more socially awkward than she would like her man to be. It's nonsense, and this is why men don't go to speed dating events. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L.
I have zero interest in paying for my own interrogation. Why would I waste my time and money getting rejected majority of the time? It's like going to a garage sale where you already know every single thing is broken. Anyway, that's it for me. See you guys on the next one. send in the email.